Hold orbit steady.
Approaching the LZ.
Yeah, that's a bug.
That's the planet.
Riley?
That's me, yes. I'm Rylis. Wow. You really showed up.
You said you had intel. I can't ignore that.
I just didn't think you'd come yourself. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the exaltation facility sent the Kett scrambling. They're trying to get their operations in order. Our scouts report increased Kett movement through certain areas of Vold. Not military, though. Science and research vessels.
Doesn't matter if they're science Kett, warrior Kett, janitorial Kett. They're all bad news.
Some of us were concerned they might be planning more exaltation, or putting more of our people through torturous study. We don't have the tech to break into their bases, but someone has to stop them.
You're talking to the right person. We always help our friends and allies.
I knew you'd help. I'll send the nav point immediately.
This camp's defense grid is on the verge of breaking down. Good thing they have me now.
They don't venture this close to the camp.
Hey. Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davia Kars, Chief Intelligence Officer. I want to brief you on Vold. Any questions about the planet, ask away.
How does the Resistance plan to win this war?
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is a strategic strike. The center of all Kett operations on Vold is across the valley. If we take down their command structure, it will weaken them. At least, that is our hope.
Is that a map of Vold?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet is represented. Updated in real time as we get information from scouts and contacts. You can see the nearest data, the Jara Tetchies, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the Kett have occupied.
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
Cities under siege by the Kett, yes. The largest, Estrada, was our capital.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets and burnt-out buildings. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
Tell me more about Australia.
It's the recent focus of Ket attacks. They think they can break our spirit by tearing down our walls. The Ket learned that we fight to the death, and they would rather we submit. So they destroy our Dara, our homes. They drive us into the cold and expect us to give in. They underestimate the Angora.
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock or foundation. A Dar is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here. Angora who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for anything.
I guess they need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves. But the Ket are bolder lately. The Dara are on a new time. We've had to change our tactics to protect them. More patrols of the Dara means fewer raids on Ket camps. The Ket know this and use it against us.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Send a search party to the Ket facility. Look for some... Ryder?
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
Apologies, Pathfinder. I'm a little busy at the moment.
Yo, my friend. Welcome home, brother.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point. Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Downhill is always more fun.
Trust me.
Follow the lights, Ryder.
I might as well get this one out of the way.
Temperature's back to normal. Ken, coming this way!
Quickly, before they find their resistance!
Damn, boy.
Run it this way.
I think that's it.
Scott, they almost got past me.
Easy, are you alright?
Better now that those Ket are dead. Ah, I thought I could lead them the other way. If you hadn't come along, they'd be halfway to our camp by now.
How bad are you hurt? Can you make it back?
It'll be comical, but I can walk. And I know a secret route to the camp. Just wide enough for one. I can get back faster than your rover.
Have the Ket tracked down the resistance here?
No, these scum caught a signal flash and were too stubborn to ignore it. You didn't give them time to report in. All their superiors will know is that they went missing in the blizzard.
What are you doing out here?
I'm just a scout. I'm supposed to make sure the Ket get lost out here and stay lost. But they were more prepared than I thought. I got careless.
We have to keep going.
Go. I'll roll the Ket bodies off the cliff before I head back.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Why were Gara attacking us?
Pathfinder, I detect a data pad nearby.
Lots of respect for the Angara, the way they fight. It's almost Krogan.
They're a tough bunch.
I and many others have never known it well without Ket. The resistance fights so our children may one day be free. Drac, can we talk about what to do?
Picking up a faint signal. Looks like a friendly ship.
It matches the transponder code for a Sari survey vessel, Perry Phone.
Is it
DSO ship we're looking for?
Might be close.
God damn it.
Heads up, there might be a remnant in that site.
We got company.
Old bones are getting stiff. Do you have to hit every bump?
I swear I will turn this car around.
Feels good to be on solid ground again.
You don't feel exposed?
Cat, right where that agent sent us!
They're not going to talk peacefully!
Let's get a scan.
And of course I missed, because this fucking thing can't aim worth a shit.
We've got targets! This cat was Dr. Adams' contact. Watch the grenade!
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Yeah.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support. What is stable?
Let's get a scan.
Hey.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. This cat has a Milky Way comm device implanted. Particle vibration on the transmitter resembles Solarium encryptions.
Resembles doesn't prove much. The cat could have found the implant on the Solarian arm.
There is still Adam's equipment. It corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle?
But
Right. What do Krogan like to do for fun?
We are nearing the nav point provided by Sokar Esov on Aya.
Our history say there were once flower meadows on Vord. Colors we didn't have names for.
whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet.
Thinking about a frozen moon I was once stranded on, almost lost my good toe.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Environment.
Fight happened here, no bodies though.
Found them.
Scans reveal these crates contain Angaran weapons.
Oh, really now?
Oh, did Sokka not mention he helps us out sometimes?
I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with Ket technology.
Cat. Great. And here's the ambush. That's it.
What's
Funny.
just remembering a joke I know? You won't get it.
Try. I want to learn.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Incompetently. An Elcor.
That's terrible.
I'm going to assume explaining wouldn't help.
That's a signal beacon. Used by Angaran civilians. It's a distress call.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand.
Your job! Join the fight, brother!
Oh,
Speed bump!
my bad.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for the assistance. Any enemy of the Ket is an ally of ours.
What is this? We thought there were civilians who needed assistance.
Not this time. This was the Resistance giving the Ket what they deserve. There's a group that's been attacking shuttles, killing and scavenging from innocents. I knew the beacon would attract them. They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
Clever trap.
Looks like they fell for it.
Enough talk. We have more Ket incoming.
Of course that doesn't work.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
That's probably the last of them. These Ket will never make victims of Vold's people again. Take what you want from the Fallen. And thanks for all the help.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support at 100%. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Tell me about this Emperor guy.
He's special. A unique, once-in-a-lifetime leader that understands strategy, the enemy, and the fight is hard. Under his command, we see more success against the Ket. Ankara greatly respect him.
Good enough for me.
Yep, I got it. Yeah, bad idea.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
That's Tetris, according to my map.
Life support at 100%.
Just
You're a long way from home. Need anything in the journey?
right. Remember the last time you said that? That was a misunderstanding. I'm pretty sure I didn't misunderstand. You were selling illegal bioweapons from Kadara. It was for the fight against the Ket.
Oh, my back is killing me. Get used to it. Part of the job. Just make sure you don't drop the fusion cores. Did that once. Spent a year paying it off. I'm sorry. I can't say more, but what Milge is doing is extremely important and time-sensitive.
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
That's between you and him. He certainly had time to call.
Smart.
At least it's warm, and no looking over my shoulder.
one's being cheated. How dare you accuse me in the street? You're a coward. Courts will decide and you'll be run out of town.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm looking for. First, sell some excess junk. Oh, I got 2.
You're the human who came from Aya. Is it still beautiful there?
The most beautiful world I've seen in the cluster, by a long shot.
I miss it terribly. I was born there. Spent my childhood in warm air and sunlight. I'll never forget how that felt.
What do you sell?
I trade with those who have things they don't need anymore, but who need things I have. Small comforts, nothing of value to you.
What's a small comfort on hold?
Clothing, tools, art, toys, anything to remind them of happier times. Things they can hold in the dark.
What do you mean, people with things they don't need?
Refugees carrying whatever they grabbed as they fled. The lighter their load, the easier their journey. I pay well.
Why don't you go back?
My life, family, livelihood, they're all here.
Thanks for talking with me.
Thank you for reminding me of Aya.
This must be Dr. Adams' workspace. The one the STG agent is investigating.
I heard there were visitors from far away. I didn't think you'd show up here. Welcome to Techix. I am Stuart Eskiyevich.
I am honored to meet you, Stuart Escott. I am Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative.
Wonderful. As we say here, there are no strangers, only unmet friends.
Tell me more about Techix.
It's the largest town on Vold, home to hundreds of my people. We manufacture, we trade, and we try to live good lives, even with the Ket presence. I have lived here all my life, and there's no place I'd rather live.
What about I?
Ugh, sulfurous air. Not for me.
You call yourself steward. What's that?
I have guardianship of Petrix. I ensure its functions, and that its people are safe. Commander Dozier and the Resistance fight the Kett with their weapons, with their fists. Myself and others here, we fight by refusing to give in, by living in spite of them.
I won't disturb you further.
It is no disturbance at all. May your luck build, Ryder.
You, the Pathfinder. Is it true? Can you talk to the old machines?
You mean the Remnant?
I'm no threat to them. Never have been. Tell them to stop hurting me.
Why would the Remnant come after you?
I dig for useful things around the pillars. Good tech. Machines always left me alone until now.
Did they injure you, or just chase you off?
They chased me, and I slipped on the ice. That hurt.
You were misinformed. I can't actually talk to the Remnant. Even if I could, I don't think they'd listen.
Well, good day then. Thanks for nothing.
This equipment has been sterilized with a standard radioisotope. There are trace elements of biomaterial that could be consistent with exaltation pods.
Or they could be leftovers from Adam's experiments. Both of these leads seem circumstantial. Nothing proves Adam betrayed the Ark.
Collaborators usually show more signs.
Let's go back to the Nexus and ask Reika about this. She could know something.
Yeah, I've tried.
A human? All the way out here? You must have guts. If anyone can help my people, it's you.
Help with what?
The Kett destroyed a Dar not far from here. Retaliation after the Resistance pushed them out. The people were either killed or driven off. They left everything behind.
I'll make those monsters pay for what they did to your people.
Which we appreciate. But I need your help with something else. I'm a historian. That Dar was home to a priceless Angaran artifact. A map of ancient Fold. I sent two of my colleagues to retrieve it, but they run into trouble out there. The Kett came back to finish the job. I need someone to help my people fight their way out.
Don't worry. I'll dig them out of trouble.
You're a lifesaver. I'll give you the nav point for the Dar. Please, hurry.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I still get get chills every time I glimpse them. Are you here to observe the Yavara?
What are the Yavara?
Walk onto the frozen lake and you'll see them beneath the ice. They've lived on Vol for millennia. Stories about the Yavara are the only Angaran folktales that survived the Scourge. They're beautiful, intelligent creatures, our closest tie to our past.
And now your people will poach them right out of existence.
I haven't heard any reports of the Initiative hunting on Vold.
Not the Initiative. Outlaws. They've killed 24 in the months since they've landed.
We have no resources to track these poachers, and the resistance is spread too thin.
At this rate, our only link to our history will disappear forever.
We'll do whatever we can to help. You said you have folk tales about the Yavara.
Somehow, Yavara stories are the only ones that survive the Scourge. Most of them have the same theme. A Yavara's song is so beautiful, it can coax the sun out of hiding, reveal the stars.
Just stories, of course, but when your entire history is lost, stories are precious.
I see why the Yavara are important to you.
To all Angara, they're a symbol of what the Scourge took from us.
We can't lose them.
Tell me more about the Yavara.
They're amazing creatures, able to communicate through intricate songs. Long ago, we could have heard the songs in person, but the Scourge trapped the Yavara beneath the ice. Now we have to settle for static-filled recordings.
How do they survive under the ice?
No one knows. We've dedicated our lives to studying them, and we still can't find the answer. They're cut off from food and oxygen, yet they still persist. My colleague here has a theory they may be remnant.
We have no way of confirming this, of course.
I'll leave you to your work.
Ishale.
Ambient temperature is normal.
There isn't a place on Vol safe from those things. Ryder, could we talk a moment?
Bold orbit is steady.
Ryder, might I borrow your research room access?
What for?
There's a small something I need to take care of. I might need your help, if you could.
I'll help if I can.
Suvi, could you take the helm for a little while? I mostly need your authorization to add to the database.
Is that our drive core?
The full blueprint. Only a few are in the system. I had them all by memory. So I drew them out. Every line, all the specs. Gil will be needing them. I won't.
You're still not comfortable with Gil being in charge of your Tempest, are you?
Call it more memories of the time that they were going to scrap the whole project. Some engineering consultant kept insisting the ship would never fly right. He used a lot of Gil's arguments. I think that's why this hurts. The others died thinking we won, that their legacy was safe, and I failed them.
You showed us the Tempest through your eyes. Why she matters. Even Gil sees it now.
We forget all our technology didn't just appear. Someone invented it. Someone cared. And in the end, someone new always takes up the banner and pushes forward. I need the tech officer's sign-off on these schematics. Any thoughts on how to do this?
Gil, got a minute? I need you in the research room.
Be right there.
I thought we settled this. What's going on?
I saved the Tempest schematics for you. It'll be easier with them on hand.
Seeing her drawn out down to the basics, she's kind of beautiful.
Oh, right. You never saw.
Yeah, look at the arc here. That's artistry. And there.
Bold orbit is steady.
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
Flag of the tail. That's yours, Nexus.
Welcome to the Vortex.
You again.
Ryder, you're so legend there was a fight yesterday over who gets to write a song about you. I hear there's a verse about your stalwart and handsome team. That part's me, I'm pretty sure.
We did it.
Yes, we did.
Wonder if I can...
Got that. Nice to see you again.
challenge for her title as Krogan Overlord. Following their exile from the Nexus, Jorgal Strux claimed he was the rightful Krogan leader in Helios. But Morta retained her title, defeating Strux in open combat in front of a roaring crowd on Ellen. This is HNS. Maintenance crews, please report to the suspects in custody.
Oh.
Ryder, always a pleasure. I hear you're assisting Major Salem Varn's investigation into Dr. Adam.
You know Salem?
I met him once or twice. A remarkable agent, despite his age. Unfortunately, my attempts to aid him have stalled.
What do you make of Salem's theory that someone betrayed your people?
It seems monstrous, but the more I consider it, the more the facts seem to fit. I've tried enlisting ARC leadership, those who woke first, but they've been busy, unhelpful, or both. Perhaps we should get creative.
Hey, if we don't break the rules, who will?
One of the ARC officers who woke early, Rand Lawn, has an apartment here. If he's too busy to help, you could scan around, carefully, see what you can find.
Locked.
I may be able to hack this, Pathfinder.
And we're in. Definitely the apartment Reika mentioned. Freshly vacuumed.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So Rand Lan, or someone in his apartment, went exploring out there.
There may be additional clues, Pathfinder.
What are you doing in my apartment?
You must be Rand Lan.
Yes. You're the one who saved our Ark. What are you doing here?
I'm conducting an investigation about the Solarian Ark. I wanted to check a few things.
Ah, I did hear about this. I was too busy to assist. I suppose I'll have to make the time. What do you need?
I'd like to ask Dr. Aiden a few questions. Do you know him? Or where he is?
Oh yes. Aden's some sort of biologist. We were among the first to wake up. Difficult times. I haven't seen him since the Ark was rescued. Why Aden?
Salen Varn mentioned...
Salen? Huh, I see. If the Major's at it again, this makes more sense.
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Salen's advice.
If I've been misled, I should hear these rumors.
The Major is brilliant, but he's just been in STG too long. He's been bothering us with conspiracies since he woke up. It's common in retired agents. They can't navigate a world without espionage.
I see.
Look, let's forget this happened. For the Major's sake. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Still got that planet identified, Sam?
Yes, Pathfinder.
We've had no trouble.
All systems green. We're on course.
Let's see, I've had him for a while, so it's...
Pathfinder, this site could support an initiative outpost.
So, am I the first and only Asari you know?
You are the first, but not the only.
Really? Who else?
There is also Lix.
Oh, right.
Yeah, which means this is gonna be a while. Yeah. Everybody just keep going straight.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
This is the first time I've been on Eldon. I had only heard about the remnant of Disl in his stories. But up close.
That's it.
Pathfinder, these are the approximate coordinates extrapolated from the Solarian apartment.
It appears empty.
There's sand traps all over. Let's look under the surface. Something was here, then dragged that way.
Those scavengers could be a problem.
The trail leads right to them.
Scavengers. Likely unfriendly.
The trail leads right to them. Wait, is that sailing?
Think that's it. Good work.
We've got targets!
Bye-bye. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Get ready to fight!
Those scavengers could be a problem.
The trailer leads right to them.
They're scavengers. Likely unfriendly.
The trailer leads right to them.
Is it so necessary?
Still breathing.
Pass the meta gel. Let's get him back on speed. Salem, what happened to you?
Salem? Very familiar for our first real meeting.
He's confused.
I contacted you, hoping one of my suspects would do something reckless, and unfortunately, he did. I imagine I was supposed to vanish out here while he used my cloak device. Any Salem you met was Dr. Adden in disguise.
Wait, He asked me to analyze leads that could implicate him.
Let me guess. Adden asked you to scan those leads. I suspected the traitor was hiding messages on optical encoders. Those messages were the real proof I needed, but a powerful scanner like yours would wipe them. Adden used you and, my investigation to cover his tracks. Canny bastard.
I examined an apartment belonging to a Solarian officer, Rand Lon. The clues there led me to you.
Interesting. That confirms my suspicions. Everything comes back to our arc. Adden didn't have the clearance to alter logs or affect the nav computer, yet he's obviously guilty. I suspect Adden is the front man for a conspiracy involving the Ket. He's the key to blowing it open.
Right. Except Adden got rid of anything we had on him. And I'll bet Rand Lon has disappeared.
Adden. Ah, he forgot the dart he poisoned me with. Still in there with the ballistics intact. Contact Adden, feign ignorance, and ask for a meeting. I'll be there to arrest him.
We'd need somewhere to meet Adden. Somewhere neutral.
There are caves on Kadara that might be suitable.
Send the word.
Hello?
Wait, what? What the hell?
Yes?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me. No orbiting Gadara.
reading material about Asari culture.
And?
What? Oh, and nothing. You're an interesting people, although it's curious that you take the genetic material of other races to improve your own, like the Ket.
Nice work. This place is massive.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
Careful. It'd be easy to get lost. In here.
Me? Lost?
There you are. Did you investigate those leads?
I learned you're a Ket collaborator and a murderer.
Who's one victim short? So it's true. Old spies really do live forever. This old spy would punch you if he wasn't carrying evidence in his chest. I tried to give you a decent burial, Major. There was no time to convince you of our cause.
No.
Save it, Admin. You betrayed your people. You'll never see daylight again.
My people agreed to this. Several of us woke early, prepped the Ark, and then we found the Ket, an unstoppable enemy. So we made a pact. Sacrifice our Ark to the Ket and learn their secrets, so one day we could destroy them along with their exaltation.
Hey, I know how not to get exalted. Get ourselves exalted, you idiot.
Listen, without the Ark, it's only a matter of time before the Ket Empire truly invades Helios. The secrets we learned could stop our extinction before it begins. Give us our freedom, and they're yours. Don't let this go to waste.
What exactly are you offering?
The intricacies of the Ket Empire. Vassals, potential weak points, exaltation secrets, which we can't confirm. And you could have pulled out of your cloaca. We had to sacrifice civilians for this, Major. Will you let that be for nothing?
Put this traitor where he belongs, Major.
We have particular accommodations for collaborators.
Arrest me, and you'll never find the others. I've got nothing but time to look. I'm retired, remember? Me, Rega, the others, we all owe you for this ride. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a militia pickup, the doctor, and the biggest drink on the Nexus.
Oh, yep, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment.